Okay, here we've got two vintage Cardbacks. They're from the 70s and 80s. You've got a Canadian SANDPEOPLE 12-back Cardback and a German TIE Fighter Cardback from about 1982. So we'll start with the SANDPEOPLE. So, oops, you've got the SANDPEOPLE here, and it's on a Canadian card. You can tell because it's got the two languages there, English and French, and then it's the bog standard picture of the SANDPEOPLE or Tusken Raider, and this is from, you can see it's had the proof of purchase cut out on the back, and if we look at the back we can see that it's very similar to a US card. So it's got the description of the figures at the top in English, and then here it's got it in French. So you've got the two languages, which was what was law in France, in Canada, sorry, that you had to have all products labelled in English and French. And so if this had the figure on it, it'd be really rare, and it still is rare to get a Canadian 12-back card, excepting that it's got no proof of purchase there, it's been cut out. And as you can see, it's got the classic image of the 12 figures there, the first 12, hence the name 12-back, and then the land speeder, the X-wing and the TIE fighter. These are just drawings, and then a description of pulling out the telescoping lightsaber, which was quickly replaced with the pull down version. And you've got the descriptions in English and French. The French ones, oh, they both do, they both give the heights of the figures in centimetres and inches. So that's your French 12-back Canadian card. So this is a sort of cheaper way of collecting vintage Star Wars stuff, by just grabbing the Cardbacks without the figures on them. Okay, this is a German TIE Fighter card, 45 back, Empire Strikes Back. Looks exactly like a Palatoy card on the front, and it even has the age instructions in English. So this is a German card, Imperial TIE Fighter pilot, and on the back it has 45 figures pictured, plus at the bottom, this is what makes it particularly nice, is what it says there. So it's got some German words, and then at the bottom the address, General Mills in Germany, and then 1982 Lucasfilm Limited. So I reckon these, as far as I know, these were carded in the UK and sent to Germany. That's why most carded, if you wanted to buy some German figures now, they're most likely to come from England. So that's what. So that's your German card and Canadian card. So these two vintage foreign cards. So I've got some carded German figures. I've got a few on this card, not the TIE Fighters. I've got the Han Solo, the Bosk, a Rebel Soldier and Rebel Commander. Hopefully some more soon. And then the Canadian SANDPEOPLE. I've got a few Canadian items. I've been collecting a lot of Canadian stuff of late. So this is a Canadian card, very nice, with unfortunately the pop's been removed, so that's the only drawback. And but this is a rare thing. To see this carded would be, I mean, to see it with a figure on the card would be mega rare, and it would cost a lot of money. So there you are, that's two vintage foreign cards. So there you are. You've got the Empire Strikes Back TIE Fighter pilot and the Canadian SANDPEOPLE. I love that picture though, it's classic. So there you are.